Right guys, in this video I'm going to be changing the cabin filter on Audi A3 8P. Also works on the Golf Mark 5, that GTI sort of shape. Yeah, you know the one. So, a bit of info about cabin filters. What they do, they filter out the air that comes into your cabin. That easy. So the air that comes into the car when you turn on your aircon, even when your aircon's off, even just natural, because you have to have air in your car, otherwise you're going to die. Yeah, so the air that comes into your car gets filtered out by one of these, and over time they do pick up a bit of debris and other stuff and pollen and all that. So just get it replaced yearly if you live in a nice area like me. Yearly. Yeah. Or if you live in an area like this, daily. So like I said, it's an Audi A3 8P. As you can see, I'm sitting in the passenger seat. There's no one sitting there, nobody. So first things first, as you can see, I've got the flip-flops on today, loving it. Nice little bit of London weather. It's actually under here, so if you follow my hand, it's actually under here. So it's not in the glove box, it's actually underneath. So what I'll do, I'll get into position and I'll show you a bit, give you a better little. Alright, so we're under here. In some cars you will see that there's in fact two plugs. So that's this one here, that plug there. All you got to do, just got to twist it and it should just start to come out. So it's your little screw. So don't try and pull it, just twist it, you don't want to damage it. Try to look after this so that way you can put things back. It's always good to put things back. Once you take out that little screw, all you got to do, just got to pull on this little polystyrene or whatever you want to call it and get it out of the way. Okay, once it's out of the way, you're left with something like this. Little bit of advice, do not hoover the car prior to taking this out, because there could be a load of rubbish coming out and you don't want that. So let's make sure that the car, you're in a good position to make sure you don't get no sort of rubbish in your face, and it just slides. You can see here there's a little tab, if you can follow my finger. All you got to do, you just got to push it. So if you push it and it just drops, so it just comes loose like that. Once you do that, you can just take it out, and as you can see, that filter's just falling out by itself. So yeah, let's get in a better position and drag it out. Every two I do now, I'm going to whip it out. So, oh, that is not me by the way, it's just me leaning on the car. I'm just going to pull it out, and that's as easy as it is. Okay, so we have it out. It's a Marley type, so that's the make. Marl, let me turn it the right way around. There we go. It's in fact a Marl type. That's the code in case you want to get an original part, but I tend to use man filters quite a lot because we've done some tests and they are very close. In fact, the closest match to an OEM part. So if it's not a Bosch or a VW Audi part, your next best thing is a man filter. So I use that for the car, air filters, oil filters and stuff like that. So yeah, that's it. You can look in here, you can see it's not that bad. It's actually very good. Oh, now we're looking, now we're seeing a bit of dirt. So yeah, did need to be changed. I could have left it, but I thought, you know what, for the sake of £5 and clean air for anyone that comes in the car and me myself, I'll just get it changed. So yeah, that's as easy as it is. Take it out and we'll match it with the new one and stick the new one in. Okay, so take out the new one. Comes a little paper, I don't know what for. But yeah, that's the new one, that's the old one. I think there's two types. There's a carbonated one, which I think this one is, hence why it's black. And then there's the normal one. The carbonated one just obviously picks up a bit more dirt than the normal one. I think it's an extra £2, but carbon I'd only advise you, not only advise you, but it's highly recommended if you live in an area where there's a lot of dust spots. Okay, before I forget, while you're under there, if you can stick your hand, or even better a hoover, into the space where it's come out of, and just check that there's nothing laying around that isn't just going to grab onto your new one. Once you check that it's all in, there's nothing in there, just stick the new one in. So you probably need two hands in there to feed it in and make sure you don't damage it. So now once you've done that, you see the grooves on the little cover plate here. You can see which way it's got to go in. It's got to go in and you just got to push it either that way or that way. Simple. Okay, so once that's been all installed properly, all you want to do next, you want to just put the little foam part back and remember to put your screw in. And once that's all done, that's the job done. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, share and like, and I hope to see you soon.